Archangel Michael says, a divine order has been issued. The person who wounded you the most, the one who left scars they thought you'd carry forever, has just received a message they cannot delete, block, or silence. This message is not from man, it's from realms they never believed were watching. The air around them has shifted. Their name has been whispered in the ears of angels who now walk with fire under their feet. That same pain they planted in you has started echoing back into their own life, and this time, it is not gentle. They underestimated the spiritual contract that was broken. What they did in private, laughing while you cried, pretending while you suffered, those deeds have not gone unnoticed. Their mask is cracking in front of the very people they tried to impress. Someone close to them is now speaking in whispers, revealing what they swore to keep hidden. That secret is crawling its way into public view, and it's happening faster than they can spin another lie. They are sweating under the weight of their own schemes. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, you must understand this. This isn't revenge, it's correction. Divine justice is not loud, but it is precise. The wound they gave you was deep, but what is now forming over your heart is something they cannot steal, strength. While they were plotting, heaven was preparing. While they were enjoying your silence, the universe was documenting every detail. And now, one by one, doors are closing on them that will never reopen. They tried to control your narrative, but now the truth is rewriting theirs. Their reality is breaking under divine pressure. It is not just the end of their manipulation, it is the start of their public undoing. Type Amen to get blessing 456. There's a name they never wanted to surface, it just did. Someone powerful has now discovered the truth they buried long ago. And instead of them getting ahead of the story, they're watching the story expose them in real time. They don't know who to blame, because every hand they reach for is now pulling away. The very allies they used to destroy your name are now washing their hands clean of them. They are losing people faster than they ever imagined. In their eyes, it's all falling apart. But from the eyes of spirit, it's all falling into divine alignment. What you couldn't say, what you held back out of loyalty, is now being shouted in circles they can't silence. Type Amen to get blessing 789. They are having sleepless nights. Not from guilt, but from fear. They keep checking their phone, waiting for the next explosion to hit. One photo. One voice note. One proof. That's all it takes. And someone has already sent it. There is no exit left in their plan. No lie left to cover the last. Their own words are turning against them now. Type Amen to get blessing 120. They hurt you and thought the world would forget. But Spirit remembers. The same tears that rolled down your face are now showing up in their life in a different form, through loss, betrayal, and unexpected exposure. They never thought the tables would turn this drastically. The same people who clapped for them are now turning their backs. The house they built on lies is crumbling, and it's loud. Their job is in jeopardy. Their relationship is built on silence and suspicion. And now their name is being mentioned in rooms they cannot control. Type Amen to get blessing 918. What they never wanted to face is now chasing them. The pain they threw behind them is now waiting ahead. They are being forced to walk through everything they made you crawl through. And this time, no one is showing up to rescue them. No fake charm, no manipulation, no twisting of truth is working. The energy around them has changed, it's heavy, and it's exposing them inch by inch. Someone saw a message that wasn't meant for their eyes. That person is asking questions. And from that question, a whole trail of deception is unraveling. Type Amen to get blessing 222. A woman who once defended them is now speaking truth. She found out what they did, and she's no longer silent. Her voice is shaking their foundation. You may not see it yet, but the collapse has begun. Their reputation will not survive this cycle untouched. Spirit is not letting this go until every seed they planted is brought to light. This is bigger than embarrassment, it's a complete reversal of their destiny. They wrote you off. Now they're being written off. Type Amen to get blessing 747. They will try to contact you. Not because they've changed, but because they're losing. They need a lifeline, and they're hoping you forgot what they did. But Archangel Michael says, do not be fooled. Their words are painted with desperation, not remorse. Let Spirit deal with them, your job is to stay in peace. What's happening is sacred rebalancing. And no human hand can interfere with what God has already started. It is unfolding perfectly. Type Amen to get blessing 161. You are not the same person they broke. You are stronger now. Sharper. Covered. This was never about revenge, it was about revelation. You were not meant to fight them, you were meant to outgrow them. And now you're being lifted while they are unraveling. Their loss is your rising. Their downfall is your peace returning. Type Amen to get blessing 303. There are conversations being held about you, only this time, they're speaking truth. Those who judged you are seeing the full picture now. You are being vindicated in rooms you don't even walk into. New people are coming to your life with honor. The door that closed behind you was a trap, but the one opening now is a throne. Everything they tried to take, you're getting back multiplied. This storm is not against you, it's for you. It's clearing the old, removing the false, and forcing the truth out. You've waited long enough. Type Amen to get blessing 606. This next part of your life has no room for hidden enemies. That's why exposure had to come first. The betrayal was never your ending, it was your initiation. Now that Spirit has spoken, watch what unfolds. Their secrets will become their own prisons. And your silence will become your greatest testimony. Archangel Michael says, your angels have documented everything. The cries they laughed at. The confusion they caused. The hope they tried to bury. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Those records have been opened. And the judgment has been made. The ones who caused you harm will not outrun this. They can run, but every corner they turn only leads them back to the center of truth. Every mask they wore now falls off in public. And every word they spoke in darkness is now becoming their burden. This message is final. The season of hiding is over. Let Spirit finish what began. Type Amen to get blessing 525. The next time they hear your name, it will be connected to peace, strength, and elevation. And the next time you hear theirs, it will be in a lesson, not in your life. The balance is being restored. And everything stolen is returning with interest. They didn't just hurt you, they activated your calling. You're being called forward now. Into clarity. Into alignment. Into healing so deep, even your reflection will change. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your name is being written on doors they tried to close. Your smile is returning in spaces they never imagined you'd rise into. This is not about them anymore, it's about you stepping into everything that couldn't be stolen. Let them face what they sowed. And let peace rise around you like armor. Spirit has made the decision, and now, it is unfolding. They thought you'd stay stuck in sorrow. But what they failed to understand is that your silence was never weakness, it was wisdom. You were waiting for divine timing, and now, that timing has arrived with undeniable force. People who once believed their lies are now questioning everything. Someone who defended them before is starting to connect the dots. And one by one, truths are surfacing in ways that can no longer be denied. The same energy they used to destroy you is now circling them like a storm. Every word they cursed you with is returning as fire in their own home. And there's no umbrella, no shield, no excuse left. Type Amen to get blessing 959. They may appear calm in public, but inside, panic is setting in. Their mind is racing with fear of what's going to be revealed next. Every sound, every message, every phone call makes them flinch. You've been on the edge for too long, but now it's them who can't sleep. They're reliving everything they did, only this time through the consequences. That is the weight of divine justice. It doesn't ask, it arrives. Don't feel guilt for their downfall. Don't confuse your light with their karma. You didn't choose this, Spirit did. Type Amen to get blessing 840. A powerful figure is now watching their moves. Someone they once deceived has started digging, asking questions that lead to answers they can't cover anymore. Their own words are catching up with them, word for word. They once thought they were untouchable. Now they're praying no one finds out the next detail. But it's too late, the bell has already rung in the unseen world, and exposure has been released. Someone from their inner circle has turned. That betrayal they handed you? It's now at their doorstep, signed, sealed, and multiplied. The pain you felt is now their reality. Type Amen to get blessing 727. You've earned your restoration through silent endurance. And now, Blessings are flowing to you with force and clarity. The timeline is shifting, and everything that was crooked is being straightened. The weight of what they've done is no longer hidden in shadow. It's echoing into their job, their home, their name. And the very ground they stood on is cracking under the pressure of truth. This isn't punishment, it's purification. And you? You're being elevated. Quietly, steadily, beautifully. Type Amen to get blessing 878. You will see things flip in your favor. A door you thought was locked forever will swing open. An opportunity they tried to block will now find its way directly to you. Archangel Michael says, "Your angels have removed the veil. The truth that was denied is now undeniable. And their attempts to erase it will only make it louder. They may try to spin the story, but the people around them are no longer listening. Their charm has lost its power. Their tricks have lost their reach." Type Amen to get blessing 494. They are now facing what you endured. The shame. The isolation. The weight of silence. But unlike you, they do not have protection, because they walked away from the light long ago. You are protected because your heart was pure. You didn't retaliate. You didn't scheme. You waited, and now, heaven is rewarding you in a way no man can take away. A sudden invitation is coming for you. An unexpected breakthrough that doesn't just restore what was lost, it multiplies it. Because when Spirit restores, it does so in overflow. Type Amen to get blessing 212. They will hear about your name in places they never expected. They will see you rising when they believed you'd collapse. And every blessing that's headed your way will echo like thunder into their pride. Let them face what they created. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Your healing is your proof. Your success is your closure. You are walking into a season of reward that cannot be stolen, delayed, or denied. What they tried to bury is now rising in light. Type Amen to get blessing 626. They're starting to look over their shoulders. Wondering who knows what. Wondering who will be the one to finally say it all out loud. One phone call is going to shift the energy in their life. One message is going to expose everything. And you will be far from the fire, untouched, unfazed, protected. Your name will be clear. Your energy will be clean. Your destiny will be unlocked. Type Amen to get blessing 181. Keep your eyes on the path ahead. Don't look back. The person who tried to break you is now breaking before their own reflection. You won't need revenge. You won't need proof. Spirit is proving it for you. Someone they trust is already telling the truth to others. And the truth is spreading like wildfire. No spin can stop it. No lie can contain it. Type Amen to get blessing 575. People are watching. Not just them, you. Watching how you stayed calm, stayed kind, stayed grounded. And they are silently respecting your strength. You may not have seen it, but many were rooting for you. And now, your grace is inspiring others to let go of bitterness and rise higher. This is your testimony. Not just that you survived, but that you blossomed. After betrayal. After pain. After lies. Type Amen to get blessing 345. You didn't just walk away. You were called away. And now, look how far Spirit has brought you. This pain wasn't wasted, it was your bridge into destiny. They are still holding on to the past, but you? You've already stepped into your future. A future that is free, full, and fiercely protected. Everything they tried to take is being returned to you, spiritually signed, divinely sealed, and irrevocably yours. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You were chosen not to fight, but to rise. Chosen not to seek revenge, but to receive justice. And that justice is now speaking louder than any lie ever spoken against you. Their shadows are closing in. Your light is breaking out. And there is no stopping what is written over your life. Let it all unfold. Let it all fall apart, for them. And let everything rise, for you. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They no longer have the protection of silence. What once shielded them is now being shattered by truth. And the one thing they fear most, exposure, is now unavoidable. A paper trail is surfacing. A screenshot is being forwarded. A conversation they never thought would resurface is now at the center of someone else's testimony. Their own words are the weapon. Their own choices are the storm. This is not an outside attack, it's a spiritual return. Type Amen to get blessing 343. Their pride kept them confident, but now their ego is trembling. The strength they faked in front of others is collapsing in private. Every plan they formed to ruin you is backfiring faster than they can clean it up. They have nowhere left to hide. Someone close to them has decided to speak out, not for revenge, but for truth. And now, even those who once doubted you are starting to see clearly. Archangel Michael says, Heaven is not punishing. It is restoring. And your restoration will be public. Type Amen to get blessing 585. Someone is about to call you with news you never expected. The words will shock you, not because of who's speaking, but because of what they finally admit. They will confirm everything you always knew deep down. You were not crazy. You were not dramatic. You were targeted by someone who feared your power. But what they feared most is now happening. You are still standing, still shining, still chosen. The energy has shifted. Their time is up. And your time is just beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They thought they had control. But what they didn't know is that Spirit watches everything. And when Spirit decides it's time, no lie, no manipulation, no trick can hold up. They looked confident when they hurt you, but they are scared now. Every step they take is haunted by what they did. Their own guilt is swallowing them whole. And that guilt is being magnified by the consequences they never believed would come. But they're here now. And they're loud. Type Amen to get blessing 454. A new opportunity is being prepared for you behind the scenes. One that opens doors the enemy thought they closed. You are about to be honored in a place they tried to shame you. Someone who once sided with them is about to choose you. Their heart has changed. The lies aren't holding weight anymore. You're being seen. Truly seen. Not through the lens of gossip, but through the clarity of divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 262. You'll notice people treating you differently soon. That's because they've realized what really happened. And they feel guilty for staying silent when they should have defended you. But don't carry bitterness, carry grace. Because the ones who were blind are now awake. And they will play a part in lifting you higher. Your name is being spoken with respect again. Your light is undeniable. And your blessing? It's irreversible. Type Amen to get blessing 101. The person who caused your deepest pain is now living inside a situation they can't fix. They are watching everything fall apart while pretending everything is fine. But Spirit knows the truth, and so will others, very soon. There is someone who tried to replace you. They will soon find out they were only used. And when they do, they'll see your worth clearly, and it'll be too late. Let them go. Let them collapse in the trap they made. You've already outgrown the need to prove anything. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Every spiritual contract they broke is being rewritten. This is your divine upgrade season. What was taken from you is being returned in ways they will have to watch. They will see your glow. They will hear your name in rooms they can't enter. And the people they tried to keep away from you will now seek you out with honor. You will no longer beg for space. You are now being chosen for rooms of power. And no enemy can block what's already been sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 313. They are replaying every decision. Every message. Every moment. And the weight of it is sinking in. They had the chance to do right by you, but they chose ego. Now that same ego is devouring them in silence. You don't need revenge. Your elevation is louder than any attack ever was. You are now living in answered prayers they once tried to interrupt. Type Amen to get blessing 900. This is divine justice at work. And Spirit will not stop until the full cycle is complete. Nothing hidden will remain buried. You're being protected from behind the scenes. Angels have been assigned to your name. And no weapon formed against you will prosper, because it's already turning into your testimony. Your story is about to become someone else's hope. Someone is watching you and saying, if they made it through that, so can I. You are light now. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, the storm they created is now reigning in their own life. The peace you've been praying for is on its way. Your season of waiting is over. Every tear you cried became a seed. And now those seeds are breaking through the soil. What grows from this pain will be beautiful, powerful, and unstoppable. Let it unfold. Let it rise. Let them witness your healing, because they never expected you to bloom from the very place they buried you. Type Amen to get blessing 383. You are about to receive an unexpected message. One that opens up the truth you were denied. One that sets you completely free. What you didn't know is that someone was watching the whole time. Quietly. From the shadows. And now, they're ready to speak on your behalf. You won't have to fight. They're going to bring the truth forward. And when they do, everything will fall into place. Type Amen to get blessing 229. This is the part where the pain ends and the promise begins. This is where the weight lifts. This is where you stop bleeding and start building. You are safe now. Covered. Guarded. The enemy has been exposed. And Spirit is not allowing them near your light again. A new chapter begins, and in this one, your joy is louder than your wounds. Your peace is permanent. And your victory is visible. Type Amen to get blessing 717.